So let's take a look at the 2024, the new 2024 Toyota Tacoma and how it sits right now. First of all, if you're not familiar, this is the new redesign, the 2024. It is the TRD Sport, and it is in supersonic red. The truck is lifted. It's a level lift, about 2 inches or so, maybe 2.5-ish. With the tires and the wheels and all that stuff. These are the TRD wheels, just the simple black wheels. That's what I wanted. What I had on it before were the brushed aluminum black wheels, I guess, and I really didn't care for the tires to begin with, the stock tires. They're all seasons, nor the wheel itself, because I'm just not a big fan of chrome or a chrome look. So looking at the truck, the front end is still stock basically, except for that little chin strap or air dam down below. I removed that. Not a big fan of the chunky look on the front of the truck, but a concern I have in doing that is if you look underneath, you can see the skid plate, if you will. It's not really a plate, it's more like a plastic felt kind of material. You can see the little voids on each side. I'm concerned about how the airflow and stuff is through there. The chin strap that was on would have covered that up, so I think I need some sort of more permanent skid plate for the front, and I will be doing that down the road. As far as any other mods to the front, I may change out the grille eventually, although I don't hate the grille. It is black. I think something needs to be done with the badge up here. I'm considering pulling off the front part of it and painting it probably red, I would think. I don't know what other color I would do with it. That's about it for the front. Now, again, I mentioned the wheels and tires. They are 18-inch. They are Falcon Wild Peaks. It does have the level lift on it. This did come with these side steps. You know, at first I was going to take them off, and I may still. I haven't decided yet. But with the stance of this truck, they do come in handy. I find that I do use them just to kind of brace myself when I get out of the truck, as opposed to just sliding off the edge of it. Moving around to the back, of course, I put the Black Horse Sport Bar on. It's not a roll bar, technically, because it would not support the weight of the truck. If you rolled, it would just collapse. It's just a hollow tubing, really more for appearance purposes, and of course you can mount some lights and stuff. You'll notice I have wiring down here. That's from when I had lights on this Sport Bar before. I haven't decided if I'm going to put anything up there or not. If I do, it's not going to be pod lights. It would be one single long LED light bar. But like I say, I haven't decided yet. In the bed, of course, we have this bed mat. For anybody that asks, the bed mat from the 3rd gen does not fit. You have to do a little bit of trimming, which is what I did. I kind of changed the angle right on the edge there. I cut this so it would fit around the wheel well. And then in the back where the tie downs are, I kind of took this notch out. I probably should have just gone straight across. It would look better, I think, than this kind of step I have in it. But nonetheless, it works now. It fits well. And of course, while we're talking about tie downs, these are billet tie downs from billetiedown.com. There is a discount code down below, by the way. But I put these in because they're more substantial, and I like the look of them. They color match the truck fairly well. I mean, they're red. They're not identical to the color of the truck, obviously, but they are red. I like them. I also put the tie downs, which replace the cleats in the rail. You can see right there on the side. And then up front, I got rid of the screen poles that were up there before. Now, you'll notice the bed is Linexed, I guess, or coated. It did come that way. It's not something that I did with the truck. On the back, I added the D-rings down here on the bottom. They actually bolt on to the frame member, so they are functional. And also, I put a 4th brake light down there in the hitch. I did that for a reason. Well, one is I had it, and it fit. And secondly, because it allowed me to tie the 3rd brake light up above on the sport bar into the brake light. When I originally had hooked it into the LED taillights, it didn't work. The system is smart enough to know I was draining something off of the wiring, and it threw, it wasn't a code, but the turn signal lights would flash rapidly, indicating that the light wasn't working, and indeed it was not working. On the bed itself, we've got the Tacoma lettering. That came with the truck. I didn't do anything with that. Moving on, I did add some blind spot mirrors on here. I did that because you cannot see right down the bottom edge of the truck when you're up against something like this, or a curb, or maybe a drive-through, whatever. They come in very handy, and they just stick on. It's very simple. Looking on the inside, one thing I do want to do, or am going to do, is replace the floor mats. These are the cloth floor mats. Why a manufacturer of any truck puts cloth floor mats in, I'll never know. They don't last long, and mine are already starting to wear. You probably can't see it now, but some of the cloth is actually starting to fray. Up here, of course, we have the pedal commander. Love this in the truck. The truck is already pretty darn quick as it is, but adding this just makes it even more crisp as far as acceleration goes. I did put the aux beam switch panel in. This is for future lighting that I'm going to add to the truck. Right now, there is nothing attached to that. In the center console area, everything is pretty much stock. I have not put any kind of a tray or anything in there. Haven't decided if I'll do that or not. This truck did come with a dash cam. You can see right up there. It works okay. It's not real user friendly, I don't think. Maybe I just haven't learned how to use it well yet. I'm not sure. But it is something that I guess is good to have these days, just to protect yourself in case you know, anybody does something that they shouldn't be doing. Let's take a quick look in the back. Oh, and I have a little change thing here that somebody had sent me a while back. Fits nicely right inside the cup holder area. Looking in the back, haven't really done anything back here as of yet. We do have the storage area underneath. I did put some stuff in there, of course, ropes and things and gloves and whatever to be able to tie things down. Battery cables, do have a pair of those back there. This truck did come with entry point or door sill protection in the form of these plastic things. I don't know that they're really very robust. Matter of fact, it kind of feels like I could just pull them off, and it's too bad that Toyota doesn't wrap them around this painted edge, because that's really where you get the wear, right? They stop short of that, so when you drag your foot across here getting in and out, if you do, this is the area that you're going to scratch up and wear. I may take this off and put something else on later. I have a tape application that will fit right around and probably go down to about here. Would definitely give me better protection than what this affords. By the way, one thing I do like, check out those pedals. Pretty cool that they did them in a brushed aluminum, kind of sporty looking application. I like that. Anyway, just kind of wanted to give you guys a little overview of the truck as it sits right now. There are many more things to do with this truck. Given the new pricing that Toyota has put out on the Trail Hunter and the Pro, I'm not interested in moving into anything else. I wouldn't have gotten the Pro anyway, but the Trail Hunter is something that I was interested in. Still interested in the hybrid. We'll see if they move that down, and I'm sure they will, into the TRD packages and maybe even the SR5 later on, which of course would lower the price. I just can't justify spending over 50 grand on a Toyota Tacoma. Crazy. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the things that I've added so far, how the truck sits right now, and what else would you add to it? I'd just be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.